State of Balance training brings left brain parents and right brain teens together to close the communication gap and prevent teen traffic accidents. Don't be a DD, distracted driver, drinking driver, drowsy driver, diva driver, dumb driver, dead driver. Be a safe, smart driver in a state of balance. Your left brain texts, thinks, plans, and uses logic and good judgment to be on time. It is your tech brain. In this demonstration, everyone is texting happy birthday to a friend. Your right brain feels through sensations, music, movement, experience, and emotional expression. It is your touch brain. Where the left brain connects to the virtual world, the right brain connects you to the real world. Most teens are hardwired for 7.5 hours a day to a virtual reality. They are focused on some kind of electronic screen requiring left brain skills to access right brain stimulation with music, games, and social connections. In state of balance, they get reconnected to the changing three-dimensional reality of the real physical world. To drive a real car in real traffic at real speeds, you need to be in the real world.
This is a visual pattern that we're not familiar with. And still the left side of the brain wants to dominate.
One side or the other side will dominate for most tasks. Most people first try to do everything with the left brain dominant. It doesn't work in this exercise, and it doesn't work for driving. It requires both sides working together to drive in a state of balance. This visual trick demonstrates that there are two ways to see something. Most people first see the arrow and dark marks. With a brain shift, they also see the word fly. With this understanding, parents and teens can be less judgmental. Here, parents and teens contribute equally in a nonverbal communication exercise to draw an unknown animal together. They learn new communication skills with both sides of their brain and discover it's not always about who is right or wrong, but more often about who is right or left.
What do people drink to get away from? The feelings, conditions, circumstances. Stress, responsibility, pain, emotional and physical, relationships, kids, parents, depends on which side you're on, money, boredom. Now, what do we want to get to? Social, feel social, sexy, love, courage, connected, spontaneous, right, powerful. Giraffe, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're cooking.
This game reminds teens that you don't need alcohol to have fun. Release your right brain for a natural high.
Let's get it.
You don't have to have alcohol to laugh and giggle and have a good time and interact with people and feel like yourself.
From early childhood, teens' left brains have learned to function with short attention spans at warp speed to interact with a fast-changing digital world. Broken concentration and the need for speed are associated with most teen fatalities. The slow, rhythmic, deep breathing, energy-building movements of Tai Chi balance both sides of the brain for sustained concentration. Oxygenating the blood with deep breathing prevents drowsy driving and reduces stress. With these energy-building exercises, teens experience a self-empowering state of balance of body, mind, and spirit. There is enormous peer pressure on teens, especially as new drivers, to take friends for a ride. This new sense of freedom and the collective energy of a car full of distracting teens is a recipe for disaster. A state of balance gives teens confidence and courage to say no to bad decisions and yes to right choices. In these exercises, you learn to become aware of others' actions and still attentive to your own actions. In a state of balance, you are aware of other drivers' movements in relationship to your own. You drive defensively. You anticipate, adapt, adjust, cooperate, respect, and harmonize. You play ball with others in a state of balance. In talk teams like these, you identify all of the inconsiderate things dumb drivers do that can stress you out. They can cause road rage and violence if you don't keep your cool. These exercises from Tai Chi help you remember to keep your cool. Stay flexible, yielding, let it go. Keep your power of balance. Don't let a dumb, discourteous driver knock you off your state of balance. In this segment, you discuss how your brain changes from birth to grown-up. At birth, your left brain is undeveloped. Your connection to life is through your senses, touch, taste, smell, and feelings. You were born right. You had a great SOS, sense of self, and life was fun and exciting. You had built-in happiness. At 3 or 4 years old, you had great balance. Your left brain wanted to learn. Your right brain was filled with possibilities and happiness. You were open and energetic and didn't need a drink to be yourself. Schools focus on left brain learning, and if your right brain is left out, you begin to lose your balance. It's like, sorry, there's no Santa Claus. Life is serious. By your teens, you can feel trapped in the left brain world of pressure to succeed by school standards. If you feel trapped, you will fight or run for your life. The biggest breakdown in our society is teen stress and the fight or flight response. Gangs, violence, dropout, alcohol, drugs, suicide. With newfound freedom to drive a car and escape the left brain world, traffic accidents are the biggest killers of teens. Society tells you that drinking is the only way to escape and have fun. It is like a shot of Novocaine in the left brain and you feel the old familiar SOS, sense of self. The problem is your brain is numb and dumb, and you don't know it. So 25% of teen traffic deaths are alcohol-related. You are designed for balance, from your 2 little toes to the 2 sides of your brain. Balance is fun, creative, and your state of power for body, mind, and spirit. When you learn to think right to left, you use your own ideas, imagination, and individuality to live smarter, safer, and more powerfully in a state of balance. It means that your decisions made by your left brain ego are always balanced by the deeper wisdom of your right brain experience. Your car keys go into your right fist and you make the symbol of balance. Every time you get in the car, before you fasten your seatbelt and start the engine, you make your secret symbol of balance. It is a reminder of everything you learned here and of your responsibility and commitment to live and drive in a state of balance.